The Life and Teachings of Jesus of Nazareth. Chapter 4. The Year of Growing Opposition. (4.1) Ask God to send more workers. Jesus traveled through all the towns and villages. He taught in their synagogues and told people the good news about God's kingdom. He healed all kinds of diseases and sicknesses. Jesus saw the many people and felt sorry for them because they were worried and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd to lead them. Jesus said to his followers, "There is such a big harvest of people to bring in, but there are only a few workers to help harvest them. God owns the harvest. Ask him to send more workers to help gather the harvest." (4.2) Jesus sends out the 12 apostles. Jesus called his 12 followers together. He gave them power over evil spirits and power to heal every kind of disease and sickness. Jesus sent the 12 men out with these instructions. Don't go to non-Jewish people, and don't go into any town where the Samaritans live, but go to the people of Israel. They are like sheep that are lost. When you go, tell them this: God's kingdom is now very near. Heal the sick, bring the dead back to life, heal the people that have leprosy, and force demons out of people. I give you these powers freely, so help others freely. Don't carry any money, gold, silver, or copper. Don't carry a bag. Take only the clothes and sandals that you are wearing, and don't take a walking stick. A worker should be given what he needs. When you enter a city or a town, find some worthy person there, and stay in his home until you leave. When you enter that home, say, "Peace be with you." If the people in that home welcome you, they are worthy of your peace. May they have the peace that you wished for them. But if they don't welcome you, they are not worthy of your peace. Take back the peace you wished for them and for the people in a home. And if the people in a home or a town refuse to welcome or listen to you, then leave that place and shake the dust off your feet. I can assure you that on Judgment Day, it will be worse for that town than for the people of Sodom and Gomorrah. Listen, I'm sending you, and you will be like sheep among wolves. So be as smart as serpents, but also be like doves and don't hurt anyone. Be careful. There are people who will arrest you and take you to be judged. They will whip you in their synagogues. You will be taken to stand before governors and kings. People will do this to you because you follow me. You will tell about me to those kings and governors and to the non-Jewish people. When you are arrested, don't worry about what you are to say or how you should say it. At that time, you will be given the words to say. It will not really be you speaking. The Spirit of your Father will be speaking through you. Brothers will turn against their own brothers and hand them over to be killed. Fathers will hand over their own children to be killed. Children will fight against their own parents and will have them killed. Everyone will hate you because you follow me. But the one who remains faithful to the end will be saved. When you are treated badly in one city, go to another city. I promise you that you will not finish going through all the cities of Israel before the Son of Man comes again. Students are not better than their teacher. Servants are not better than their master. Students should be happy to be treated the same as their teacher, and servants should be happy to be treated the same as their master. If those people call me the ruler of demons, and I am the head of the family, then more certain that they will insult you, the members of the family. So don't be afraid of those people. Everything that is hidden will be shown. Everything that is secret will be made known. I tell you all of this secretly, but I want you to tell it publicly. Whatever I tell you privately, you should shout for everyone to hear. Don't be afraid of the people. They can kill the body, but they cannot kill the soul. The only one you should fear is God, the one who can send the body and the soul to be destroyed in hell. When birds are sold, 2 small birds cost only a penny. But not even one of those little birds can die without your Father knowing it. God even knows how many hairs are on your head. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You are worth more than a whole flock of birds. If you stand before others and are willing to say that you believe in me, then I will tell my Father in heaven that you belong to me. But if you stand before others and say that you do not believe in me, then I will tell my Father in heaven that you do not belong to me. Do not think that I have come to bring peace to the earth. I did not come to bring peace. I came to bring trouble. I have come to make this happen. A son will turn against his father. A daughter will turn against her mother. A daughter-in-law will turn against her mother-in-law. Even members of your own family will be your enemies. Those who love their father or their mother more than they love me are not worthy of me. And those who love their son or daughter more than they love me are not worthy of me. Those who will not accept the cross that is given to them when they follow me are not worthy of me. Those who try to keep the life that they have will lose it, but those who give up their life for me will find true life. Whoever accepts you also accepts me, and whoever accepts me also accepts the one who sent me. Whoever accepts a prophet because he is a prophet will get the same reward that a prophet gets. And whoever accepts a godly person just because that person is godly will get the same reward that a godly person gets. Whoever helps any of these little ones because they are my followers will definitely get a reward, even if they only give them a cup of cold water. When Jesus finished these instructions for his 12 followers, he left there. He went to the towns in Galilee to teach the people and to tell them God's message. The apostles left and went from town to town. They told the good news and healed people everywhere. They talked to the people and told them to change their hearts and lives. They forced many demons out of people and put olive oil on many who were sick and healed them. .3 How John the Baptizer was killed. King Herod heard about Jesus because Jesus was now famous. Some people said, "He is John the Baptizer. He must have risen from death, and that is why he can do these miracles." Other people said, "He is Elijah." And others said, "He is a prophet. He is like the prophets who lived long ago." Herod heard these things about Jesus. He said, "I killed John by cutting off his head. Now he has been raised from death." Herod himself had ordered the soldiers to arrest John and to put him into prison. Herod did this to please his wife Herodias. She had been married to Herod's brother Philip, but then Herod married her. John told Herod, "It is not right for you to be married to your brother's wife." So Herodias hated John. She wanted him dead. But she was not able to persuade Herod to kill him. Herod was afraid to kill John because he knew that he was a good and holy man, so he protected him. He liked listening to John, although what John said left him with so many questions. Then the right time came for Herodias to cause John's death. It happened on Herod's birthday. Herod gave a dinner party for most of the important government leaders, the commanders of his armies, and the most important people in Galilee. The daughter of Herodias came to the party and danced. When she danced, Herod and the people eating with him were very pleased. So King Herod said to the girl, "I will give you anything you want," he promised her. "Anything you ask for, I will give to you, even half of my kingdom." The girl went to her mother and asked, "What should I ask King Herod to give me?" Her mother answered, "Ask for the head of John the Baptizer." So right then the girl went back to the king. She said to him, "Please give me the head of John the Baptizer. Bring it to me on a plate." King Herod was very sad, but he didn't want to break the promise that he had made in front of his guests. So he sent a soldier to cut off John's head and bring it to him. The soldier went and cut off John's head in the prison. He brought back the head on a plate and gave it to the girl, and the girl gave it to her mother. John's followers heard about what had happened, so they came and got John's body and put it in a tomb. .4 Jesus feeds more than 5,000. The apostles Jesus had sent out had come back to him. They gathered around him and told him about all that they had done and taught. Jesus and his followers were in a very busy place. There were so many people that he and his followers did not even have time to eat. He said to them, "Come with me. We will go to a quiet place to be alone. There we will get some rest." So Jesus and his followers went away alone. They went in a boat to a place where no one lived. But many people saw them leave and knew who they were. So people from every town ran to the place where they were going and got there before Jesus. As Jesus stepped off the boat, he saw a large crowd waiting. He felt sorry for them because they were like sheep without a shepherd to care for them. So he taught the people many things. It was now very late in the day. Jesus' followers came to him and said, "No one lives around here, and it's already very late, so send the people away. They need to go to the farms and towns around here to get some food to eat." But Jesus answered, "You give them some food to eat." They said to Jesus, "We can't buy enough food to feed all these people. We would have to work a month to earn enough money to buy that much bread. All of us." Andrew, the brother of Simon Peter, said, "Here's a boy with 5 loaves of barley bread and 2 little fish, but that is not enough to feed so many people." Jesus said, "Tell everyone to sit down." This was a place with a lot of grass, and about 5,000 men sat down there. Jesus took the loaves of bread and gave thanks for them. Then he gave them to the people who were waiting to eat. He did the same with the fish. He gave them as much as they wanted. They all had plenty to eat. When they finished, Jesus said to his followers, "Gather the pieces of fish and bread that were not eaten. Don't waste anything." So they gathered up the pieces that were left. The people had started eating with only 5 loaves of barley bread. But the followers filled 12 baskets with pieces of food that were left. The people saw this miraculous sign that Jesus did and said, "He must be the prophet who is coming into the world." Jesus knew that the people planned to come and get him and make him their king. Then Jesus told the followers, "Get into the boat." He told them to go to the other side, Then he told them to go to the other side of the lake, to Bethsaida. He said he would come later. He stayed there to tell everyone that they could go home. After Jesus said goodbye to the people, he went up into the hills to pray by himself.